In Joshua chapter 13, the Lord is giving Joshua instructions on what they're supposed to do after they conquer all these lands that the Lord is going to deliver into their hands for them. And one of the instructions is, he says, allocate all these lands as an inheritance for your people. Or another way to say that is, already start thinking about these lands as something that you will one day receive. Even though you don't have them now, one day you will. And because the Lord was promising that one day they would, he was telling Joshua, he's like, get everyone used to acting like this good thing is going to be ours, even though it wasn't yet. They were going to receive something good that God had promised them. And so that gave them the right to step forward with a lot of confidence, even though the battles hadn't yet been fought, even though the challenges hadn't yet been met, even though the land wasn't actually in their possession. It gave them confidence to move forward because they knew it was coming. God has done the same thing for you. There's something that he has promised that you will one day receive as your inheritance. And do you know what that is? God. You will one day receive God in a way that you will see him and all that he is with your own eyes. In the book of Revelation, it says, it gives us a glimpse into that. It talks about the day when God himself will be with them and he will be their God and he will wipe every tear from their eyes. Every tear. One day you will receive God in a way that you have never experienced. That's what Jesus earned for you, and that is coming. You have the right to take your next step knowing it's coming. And you don't just get to take your next step knowing that it's coming. That one day you will see God. That one day you will see God right there in front of you. You get to be exactly where you are at this very moment and know that God is already with you. The same God, the same love, the same power, the same grace. He is with you. That's the promise Jesus gave his disciples. Shortly before he ascended to the heavens, he said, surely I am with you to the very end. Which, of course, in his mind was a way of talking about the very beginning of our eternity with him. But until we get to see that with our own eyes, just remember, today you do get to see him with you by faith. Your faith gets to see Jesus sitting there with you, being there right next to you, and never leaving. You are never alone, and you are never not safe when God is with you. Rest well tonight, my friends.